Welcome to the field. Council!
So we're actually taking part in Movember, hence my cleanly shaven chin. And yeah, so we actually had some communication from both Ross and Gareth at Man Down, and also Ross at Cornish Pirates, to reach out and ask if we wanted to join in and collaborate this month with the Movember attempts. And I think it's probably safe to say that in the past, both football clubs in general and definitely Mousehole have not participated in such an event. So it's something new for everyone. It's had a few laughs today. We've had a few of the guys arrive on the bus freshly shaven. So we've planned a number of events throughout the month that will culminate in a Cornish Pirates fixture at the end of the month on a Friday night, and also our fixture then following Saturday. So yeah, there's some other bits and pieces going on. We're actually going to take them on in a competition as well for both conversion kicks and penalty kicks. So sort of cross sports there. So that should be quite fun. Whilst we're actually joining forces to raise for that common cause of the kind of annual Movember event that lots of people take part in across the country. And I think we're really thankful actually that the guys reached out to us. We've got experience here, and I'm sure everybody can relate to this, of brushes with mental health, and in particular with men in mind. So we're really thankful. It's again raised awareness, which is awesome. And actually we've already raised some money as well, which is excellent. So I would just ask everyone if they can get involved, if you can donate a small amount, share things on social media, and most importantly, talk about anything that you need to talk about. So yes, we're really thrilled to be taking part.
Hello and welcome to the Causeway Ground, home of Cinderford Town Football Club, where today, after a long journey, Mouse will be looking to get back to winning ways after a disappointing defeat on Tuesday. And on a lush playing surface like this, they'll be hoping to capitalise and push home the advantage. finished here and the points have been shared in Gloucester. It's finished 2-2 between Mousehole and Cinderford. A goal from Hayden Turner in the 70th minute was then cancelled out by the home side, and now we look forward to Wednesday's match in the Cornwall Senior Cup at St Blaise. Hayden, the points have been shared here. It's finished 2-2, but do you feel we could have got more from that?
Potentially. Well, I've missed 2 one-on-ones, which isn't sort of acceptable really, especially when you get such limited chances in a game. I think overall we weren't happy with how we played as a team. But yeah, there's chances there to be taken, and obviously chances. If you take them, then they're going to win games. I think overall our processes were a little bit off, but again, it does come down to how clinical we are in the final third, both ends as well. So,
do you feel that there's any other aspects that could be improved?
Maybe a little bit of togetherness at times. Obviously, we're all so keen to win, and obviously all want the best for each other. But sometimes when the going gets hard, we need to obviously stick together and make sure that we stay as a team and don't get on each other's backs. Which it's always going to happen when you're playing at this level, because everybody wants to win and obviously get the points and bring that back. But yeah, maybe there's something to look into there. But I'm sure we'll regroup. We've got a midweek game Wednesday now, which is a good opportunity for us to put a performance together and then roll into next Saturday in the league again.
Thanks, Hayden. Jake, a point on the road, but do you feel there could have been more to that game?
No, I think it's probably about the right result, to be honest. I thought we, funnily enough, looked vulnerable at the stage when we went 2-1 up. I thought they were on top at that point. And obviously you hope with the goal that would, the momentum would shift a little bit. But didn't they? They I think a bit of a false position. There was a lot of endeavour and a lot of work rate. They'll definitely pick up points. So I think it was probably about the right result. I think our details were just a little bit off final third. We followed on a little bit from Tuesday. Not quite sharp enough in the final third, but the bit beforehand was, we just talked about afterwards, a change of plan and perhaps didn't quite do it. And then we've got to show resilience. We've got to be better at showing resilience. That's what I want our teams to be known for, and we didn't do it having gone ahead in the game. So we showed it to come back from behind, but then we've got to show a bit more when we're ahead. So like I said, I think it's the right result. Like you say, an away point in this league's never to be sniffed at. And you can't take league tables. The league table's going to be all over the shop. You win game, you move up 25 places. You lose one, you're bottom. So it's an away point. I think we've been good the last 3, but I think we were 6 out of 10 today. So yeah, we've got a big week coming up. So we'll look at the little details. We definitely need to make some changes. Time to just try some different pieces in different places. So we'll look at that on Wednesday and then go into obviously really tough run. We've got Manor Farm, then we're away at Yate. So we're going to have to show a bit more resilience against those 2 sides than we did today.
You mentioned our finishing just then. Do you feel there's any other areas that need to be improved?
We talk about it a lot, game management and decision making. We're a really young group, such a young, so many teenagers out there on the pitch, and I think at times we show it a little bit. So that's an area for us to improve on. And like I said to them after the game as well, recognising when the plan isn't working or the game needs something else, or we're not playing brilliantly, so let's just try something different. And we've talked about what that different is, so it's not a surprise. We perhaps don't quite go to it with enough quality or quickly enough. So that's a big thing for me. The finishing, obviously the last few games, the finishing was a problem at Exmouth. We weren't creative enough in the final third against Tavistock. I think realistically, probably the chances we created today, we were okay. But the bit beforehand wasn't as good as it has been in the previous games. The build-up phase and the create phase in the middle of the park, we weren't as varied and dynamic, I didn't think, as we have been. So yeah, we'll take the point. Obviously, some positive. Good to get Jack Simmons back on the pitch. Jack Howard's been out and done a run, and he'll get minutes on Wednesday, which would be fantastic. So I thought Ollie Challoner was really good today. A goal and assist. We talked about the final third players adding some end product, and Ollie did that today. So yeah, positive to take. Point on the road. Can definitely be better. So we need to find ways to do that, and that might mean different players, or it might mean just different mentalities a little bit. So we'll work on that.
Thanks, Jake.